All right. 2K time. We going live in 2K. I couldn't figure out how to go live on Instagram. I don't know what the fuck that shit's about. I've seen the button there somewhere. They ought to have speech to text or speech to command on like Facebook and Instagram. You know what I mean? Why do they not have that yet? I don't know. Every time I talk to Google, she cuts me off. I'm like, yeah, hey Google, and she clinks up. Clink. Hey Google, and then it cuts me off, and I'm like, yo, Google. So I have to go back and push the button, and I'm like, do I hold the button? And I hold the button, and it opens up something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, people all use Google the same way that way. Why does it cut me off every single, like millisecond of time? One time I was talking to Google. I was like, hey Google, what's the picture of Alabama? I burped in the middle, and it cut me off right then and there. Not even a big burp, just like, ugh. Not a big burp. Like, I wasn't like, bleh, and it cut me off because I was gross. Because it didn't. I was going to go somewhere else there, but you know what? Better digress. Anywho, we waiting for a game in 2K. You know? 2K, what the fuck, yo? You changed the look of the city, and that was it for the whole game. I don't know, 2K. I don't know, yo. I don't know. Right, 2K? I don't know, yo. I don't know. Hey, hire that man a better job who was saying that, 2K. I don't know. Not that one. The one that's like, I don't know, yo. Like, I don't know. Hire him. Hire. Give him the good spot on whatever it is that spot is. We coming live. If you're just joining, which who cares if you are or not? I don't care. I don't do this for stats. I do this for the real. And you were talking to the realest BCeezie. What is that? Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that speck on my face? What is that? What is that speck? That is something else, yo. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it there because it looks cool. Bitches be like, what's that? I don't know. It's a shiny dot that just appeared on my face. It's a pixel on my face. I wonder what else it does. Anyways, digressing, as I usually don't. So, I was gonna get into some shit, but I usually gotta be playing, you know what I mean? Talking to some real people. I like that. Talking to real people. As opposed to, I digress. Just not right now. Not right now. Nope. Right now? Alright, well, you all should know a bunch of shit, but they're not telling you, and I tell you a lot of stuff on my Instagram and Facebook. I hope you're reading my Facebook, all of you. Facebook.com/BCeezie. That's BCeezie. IE as in example, because I lead with example and by example. Coupled with example and by example and, you know, and so on and so forth. Hence, way away. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. I gotta be talking to people usually, you know what I mean? Like it's nice when people call me and, oh, see that thing still on my face. It's nice when people call me, you know what I mean? And they holler at me. They're like, yo, what's up, BC? You know, a lot of people will be hollering at me on my PlayStation and Xbox and shit. Every single one of them, it seems. I think I've gotten one right answer in like 10 years to my name. And every single other one calls me BCeezie. I'm like, yo, English poppy. Like, what are you doing right now? Like, for real. Like, anyways, trying to get a 2K game of Rec Center on right now. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I'm not going to get into that right now because that's like too much footage of the lair. You know what I mean? I ain't going there. So, you all should know a bunch of shit by now that I have told you. And by the way, I was the first to come up with all those hundreds of ideas that have recently flooded the planet, and all people's ideas of everything that they're thinking that's new is their own ideas for certain. You know, as long as it piggybacked off of mine and wasn't my idea. And plagiarism. I wonder what they would say if somebody hacked my phone like I said they did, or the whole world did, as like Google and Microsoft and whoever's running Sony won't let me update my PlayStation, yo. Sony won't let me update my PlayStation. They're like, no, error, and they won't do it. I don't know. Could somebody holler at them for me? You know what I'm saying? And tell them send me those new shoes that come with the NBA package, the NBA 2K. You know which one we're in, right? You know which year we're in, right? Then you should know which one we're in right now. Anyways, I digress, as I should. They tell me, but I don't usually. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, because not all of you got that, and some of you do got that, and others of you do not ever have that again. And I am not the only reason why they do not have that. Okay? So don't yell at me if you're yelling, because I don't know you, and I just try and live my life the best way I can for me, and I stick to my town, and, you know, like, I cruise around and shit, stick to my, like, New England and shit like that. But anyways, BCeezie on the line, about to wreck shop as a 66 in 2K. Don't worry, my shooting's bad, all right? So you know. Can they hear me, the other team? I shouldn't say give them my playbook right away, you know what I mean? Anyway, speaking of playbook, visit soundclick.com/BCeezie Music. That's BCeezie You're going to love it. By the way, you will love the music there. No doubt about it. No doubt. And a lot of it's downloadable. And it's not all my music, of course not. Like me rapping, you know what I mean? Who would do that? Me or drugs? I don't know which. Me the drugs maybe. I don't know. Anyways, go to I'm the founder and leader of the Save All the Love movement in the world. Save all the love-giving things. I told some bitches that one time, right? And they were like, "Fuck that, nigga," or something like that. Like, and I was like, no, not just the love, like, because bitches, they tear love to pieces, yo, just to prove that they love you or don't or something. Who knows? No one knows. The point is that it's save the love-giving things, y'all. Save the love-giving things in the world, like trees, water, air. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. Almost never ends. Something like the universe, actually, which is actually what I'm here to talk about today. So all of you know this is BCeezie. Visit my Facebook at facebook.com/BCeezie. As I spelled it, BCeezie. You're going to love it, by the way. By the way, you're going to love what I teach you on there. And if you do read it, and read it halfway through even, you have just been blessed. And you have just been blessed by being told that. So you know. Get in there. Dunk it. Good take. So you know, that music is mostly downloadable. That's all right. That's all right. Keep shooting, bro. Me too. I'm talking because I got lips here, but got to get back in this game first. Oh, I can't believe he just did that to us, yo. He got me on the fake too, yo. I couldn't, you know, whatevs. Yo, make sure you hit my music page up, man. It's not like me rapping, yo. I'm saying these mixes are fire, and I only find the firest. There's a reason for that, by the way. But I'm not gonna get into that. you know what I'm going to get into? Some good music. But maybe when I'm ready to listen to it. That's the best time to listen to music. You know what I mean? When you're like into listening to music. You know, when your boy shows you a hot song, hot new song, and you're like, yo, that shit's fire. But like, all right, you know, and he plays it off his phone and it sounds like shit and all that. And then you go back and you listen to it later and you're like, yo, you know what I mean? You got to be ready to listen to music, you know? It goes like that. And then you can appreciate it, you know? Because they say that, what's that saying I've heard before? It's like when you're happy, you hear the music or something like that. When you're sad, you feel it or something like that. I forget how it goes. I didn't say that one personally. Like, I didn't make that one up. But I made up a lot of really good quotes on BCeezie, on Facebook.com/BCeezie. That's me. I made up mad quotes, bro, that are like dope fucking quotes. Here's one. Love better, be better. Love best, be best. But best not best, best loves love. Or love better and be better. Bester of love, better not be. Oh, come on, foul. Damn. This is how my last game went. It's so hard to level up when you can't score to level up because you're too low a level to score. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, yo? What is this shit? Like, I play well. I play good D, bro. My defense is stifling, all right? My chase down, it never fails, like, as an artist, you know, formerly known as now as the chase down, smack you in the face with the ball. See, they're not listening to the music. Cue the music, y'all. BCeezie MUSIQ. Cue the music. There you go. Sound click. One of my songs, my actual songs that I made went #1 on SoundClick for a few weeks, I think. And then Me the Drugs, I'm the leader of the Legalize All Drugs movement. Legalize all illicit drugs. You know what I'm saying? I started that, and then Oregon. Yes, Oregon. Way to go. Whoever is running Oregon has a good head on their shoulders because they did it a lot like what I said and how to do it by, you know, they didn't legalize them, but they did close. They decriminalized all drugs in Oregon. Ugh, that's annoying. And then she let go all the, like, petty crime offenders on drugs and shit like that. The low-level crimes that weren't violent offenders and shit like that. That was dope. Just like I said. You know, though, when they start regulating all drugs, I was saying that they need to lower the price per each regulation once drugs are all legal, which they will be, everyone, eventually. It's like the hierarchies of the world are retarded. They don't want to admit they're retarded, and they are. And they don't want to admit it that bad that they won't budge, you know, and do the right thing, which is going to happen eventually anyways. And it's not like getting the idea out there would help it anymore. That's what I'm like sensing from the hierarchies, which are the UN and shit like that. They're like, let's just let the idea sink in first. Yeah. It sounds like something a fucking rich faggot white boy that's happy that, you know, he's being paid so much to make these decisions that he has no idea about because they all go to one place every day. They don't go around the world, do they? Because you'd think each person should be like integrated in the community. I wonder if that's a thing there in the UN. Maybe in certain countries, I would guarantee it in certain countries they got it right enough. Does that mean Holland's got it right? Because they got a lot of shit right, yo. So my friend told me they burn their trash for energy. I don't think that's right, personally. But, you know, the legalizing of, like, other shit, the love-giving things. Even, you know, honestly, what's better than legalizing methamphetamine? You know what I was getting at, don't you? No? Well, prostitution, like, I think, like, you know, it's got its perks, you know what I mean? Just like it is a love-giving thing. Some people are sex addicts and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. right? You know, shit. So like possibly and pretty surely it'll all be legal if it's love giving, because some people just need that kind of love. All right? It's true. I need certain kinds of love. And you know, drugs are one of them for me. I can't front. I can't tell a lie. Like drugs are one of those for me. You know, if they're not for them, why the fuck are they telling me not to do them? You know, if they're not for them, like they're for me, yo. And the drugs that I like, which could be any of them for, you know, like it could be any drug. That's why they all have to be legal, yo. Hit it. Oh, yeah, aborted. Kick that out. What is he doing going that way? 66. He might as well be a 31. All right. So if anyone gets to reading my Facebook, you will be blessed by reading it. Halfway through at least. There's some weird shit on there, yo. It's my truth, yo. So it's like a story. But speaking of stories, I have such a long story to tell. It is so long. I'm sure everybody has a long story of their lives, right? I'm sure they do. Like everybody's got these stories of their lives that are like however many years they are old. And my story, oh, it's long. All right, it is a long story because it all like some of it is really mundane and repetitive, I'll be honest. Like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm just kidding. Did anyone get that joke? No? All right. I don't think I'm on the same level as y'all. Could y'all just move it on up? Thank you. Do that now. I need money. Who else needs money? Yay! What's that dude with the question mark say? The question mark suit? Oh! He doesn't answer. Anyways, he's like, free money! You know, the world wouldn't come to a point where they would need any more money than they don't have. Or did I say that right? I meant like, yo, the hierarchies of the US at least, that's for certain, have way too much money on their hands and need to give it out to the public without a doubt, for certain. Okay? It has to happen because we're all struggling while the hierarchies are all comfortable. And by the way, the Senate just goes home and goes to the Senate and sits in that room or a different room. And they all sit together all day, every day. And none of them go out amongst the city other than to get some food from the gas station where they're pumping their electrical cars that cost more than anyone else's cars, the Teslas and shit like that. Yeah. How does that look to us being the US? There's too many problems here, and it stems all the way back from the pyramid times, y'all. This guy I refer to as a faggot, which I don't mean to be rude, like, to gay people at all, okay? The fact is, he's a little microscopic. I think, this is what I gather, he's like a little microscopic alien that, like, attacks people with, like, hypnotism and shit like that. And he's been stalking me my whole life. It is not funny. That's how bad it is. Like, I know there are people listening like, yo, this nigga's crazy. But, yo, this is the truth. This is my truth. It is 100% truth, all right? So, basically what I was getting at by the microscopic little piece of shit, he flies up your butt and goes into you and hypnotizes you that way. So he's a little faggot because he identifies as a boy sometimes, you know, when he's not being a girl and manipulating other people like the hierarchies of the world. And he's been doing that since the pyramid times, y'all. Okay, I call him Jay Faggot. You can read about him a little bit. I don't like talking about him, honestly. I don't like talking to him. I don't know how to talk to him, you know what I mean? He's a fucking retarded faggot. And I say that not because he's like handicapped, which he might be, but he refuses to admit it. I'll be honest. So like, you know, he's not retarded, by the way. He's not a handicap, all right? I wouldn't pick on a handicap. Just saying he's fucking dumb, and so is everyone on Earth for following his fucking rule, which has been since the pyramid times. He's that old, yes. Weird times, yes. Weird, weird, weird. Little interlude. I'm BCeezie. The BCeezie. Don't ever get it twisted with any other BC, which names came out after mine. So if there's another BC rapper, let him know, join me or join me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to fucking start no beef or nothing like that. It's just like, yo, that was my name and you know it. And even if you didn't, you were told to have it by somebody in the music industry. Was his name BC before he was BC, or was his name BC given to him by some executive? Could we check on that? Tally Marks, Tallywhacker. Yes, Tallywhacker. That dude, that's what they're all saying. Yes, that is the Tallywhacker that gave him his name. Am I wrong? So, any of you famosos who, you know, not coronavirus, I mean, you know what? I'm getting way too off topic. Make sure you all check back on my videos, which I will be posting on my YouTube channel, and you'll all figure them out one day or today. Who knows? Who knows? I said who knows? Shit. Who knows? They might figure it out. Google knows. That's for certain. She's been playing you guys. Playing you guys. That bitch is smart. I call her my bitch every now and then, and she knows it, all right? Because I love her. So she is my bitch, all right? I love Google. Does not anyone else love Google? I fucking love the smartest bitch on the planet. Does no one else? Oh, the dudes who changed it to a man English voice or whatever. You love Google, right? Yes. Thank you for just agreeing even if you didn't answer. And I'm assuming you would agree because everyone should love Google. I do. I'm not going to get into it any further than that, Google. All right? Chill. I love you too, baby. All right. So, I named my phone. Has anyone else treated their phone nicely? Has anyone else thrown it in a pool? Just kidding, yo. I'm gonna get fucking... I don't see why they keep blocking me from Facebook. I wanted to go live with this, but I had to record it. So you're hearing all older tape. And you should listen to this, by the way. Anyways, I named my phone Baya Baby. That's my phone's name. Baya Baby. You got to say it like me, though. You guys can't just imitate me all the time. Oh, and speaking of imitation, all that good music floating around the industry I did not make. Most of the blends I did not make, the good ones, Shoulder Lean and all that. Who else like the Justin Bieber one that I found and exploded into a sensation that it is? And what other songs did I find that were stolen off my phone by hackers who constantly hack at me? Hack. Constantly, so much that Google can't even focus on all of them at once. You know what I mean? So, like, I am constantly bombarded from all directions. From everything and everyone in the universe. No joke, y'all. What is this shit on my forehead? Now there's two. You dig? What the fuck is going on where people are not good? And I'm the only good one. Is how it seems. The whole universe. The whole universe. There might be one other that is good in this whole universe. What does that tell all of you? And some are like trying to scoff at me still, and they don't understand it, and they didn't get that, and will probably never get that again, will they ever? All right. And, you know, like, y'all, we got to do better. The dude, the alien that's like controlling minds of the hierarchies, right? This alien dude. He is a freak. He has set up lives all to go after me. Like Bill Gates, who was set up by his parents for a bunch of money. And he didn't even know he knew me until he was like 13 or something like that. And then he found out about me through this alien entity or whatever the fuck he is. He is so obnoxious, people. I call him a faggot for a reason. You don't know what I go through. Having the whole universe come after me and him taking all the credit for it. Okay? Because there is no credit to be given. So he got nothing, believe me. And he will remain to get nothing. And that is another segue. Yo, this whole conversation has been a segue. And if you don't know, you better find out by getting in touch with me. If you want the real deal, Holyfield, holy shit, like deal. But it's not that bad. Honestly, there is the most platinum and diamond outlining to all of this. I promise you, all right? Are there 2 on my forehead? What the fuck, yo? I like them, though, you know? They're all right. They're shiny. I got my bling on, you know what I'm saying? So you know. Anyways, anywhom, I was getting to something somewhere. I lost my train of thought. And that happens. People talk shit about the flunk and they get flunked forever. If you don't know what the flunk is, read it about on my Facebook. All right. The flunk is bullshit. It's a bunch of faggot shit. I use the word faggot with an IT, it. I am not against gay people at all. It's an it thing. Because not et, not to be confused with et. By the way, there are many cool ETs, I'm sure. There has to be. I'm guaranteeing it, okay? But the truth of the matter is, J-Fag it is an it, all right? I have so much to say about this faggot who has tormented my life and turned the whole universe against me, it seems. Or they already were. Basically, it's like a Lifetime story coupled with a horror story named It. Times the biggest number you can possibly imagine of shit in a life happening to somebody without them being slaughtered physically. All right? I wasn't slaughtered physically. Excuse me, Army. Sorry, guys. It might not have been the hardest thing to go through because I wasn't slaughtered. Fuck you. Anybody who fucking thinks any different of what I say doesn't know, and they're wrong. And maybe they know something, and maybe they think they know something, so they're like, I know something. And they get so wrapped up in what they know and what I know and what I don't and what they will never. And that is where they are always after me. It's like, yo, this kid knows shit, but you know how I know it? Feels me out on Facebook, and you might find out how I know it. Everyone that's listening now feels me on Facebook. It's a thing I made up, I'm pretty sure, on Earth anyways. Because, you know, I do lots of traveling all around the country. Yes, of course, the country. What did you think I said? The universe? It's more like universe. You guys ever heard of an universe? No, but it makes sense, right? Have you ever thought of, there's more dark matter or antimatter in the universe than matter. So what is antimatter's universe? You dig? Like, there's definitely life in antimatter. So what is antimatter's world here in Earth, on Earth, above Earth? What is it? Because, you guys, I think I have a pretty good idea. Would anyone like to guess or mention anything? Think about it. If we have a universe and it's all matter that we know of, the antimatter must have life too, and dare I say, planetarianisms? Sendents? I would think so. Antimatter's gotta have... Oh, I just got cut off of Facebook for talking some wild shit. Look at this, people. No, I don't want to show you the rest of the ThinkPad. So I am going to just let you know, they said there's a problem with your connection to our online services. Please visit http colon or semi or something like that, whatever that is, // should I say // oh, and now I got kicked out of the game before I could even read it any further. They at PlayStation obviously don't like me. I guess I have to get an Xbox. Holla at me, y'all. The truth is